What is going on, guys? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys a Friday MLB edition of my DFS podcast. We have a huge main slate to kick off the weekend here. 14 games, so almost every team in the league is playing on this main slate. There isn't really any threat of rain outside of a couple of spotty showers. And there's a lot of great pitching options to look at tonight. So we'll get into this. I'll talk about, a handful of pitchers that I'm looking at with 2 infield and 2 outfield value plays. Like the video, make sure you're subscribed. I'm still in the works of fixing up my website. I've hired a new developer. He's found some things in the back end with coding issues and all that. He redesigned the top page. You should have the blue page as of today. You might have to refresh or delete your history and cache to have that reload. As far as other parts of the website, there may be some, spotty errors and some things we just need to tune up. He should be able to get it all fixed over the weekend. So just thought I'd let you guys know. I apologize for that. Thought now is the best time to do all of this stuff with just MLB going. I want things fully intact and working properly, getting into the NFL and NBA seasons where we are a lot more busy. So for pitcher today, like I was saying, there's a handful of guys you can look at. Maybe my favorite value is Giolito at only 8,800. He's a guy that's been around 10,000 over the past year or two. He's got a great matchup against the Tigers. We really targeted Dylan Cease yesterday in the same spot, and he did not disappoint. I think Giolito at 8,800 is a little too underpriced. He went through a tough stretch here throughout the year, 4.9 ERA. As you can see, a few starts ago, he gave up 18 combined hits in these 2 games, 15 earned runs. That really hurt his ERA. But if you look outside of that, he's been pretty solid all year long. I don't think he's fully lost it. I still think he has plenty of gas left in the tank, and he's coming off of 2 strong starts against the Angels and the Giants. So I think that's why his price is a little low. I do think he has a good game tonight, and it's the time to take advantage of this lower salary than what we're used to seeing with Giolito. If you want to spend up, there's not many great spend up options. Charlie Morton has a great matchup against the Nationals. He's a big favorite at home. He's looking like himself again. Chris Bassett is probably the guy I'd spend up on tonight. He's coming off of the IL, but it was because of an illness, so he won't be on any pitch count or anything. He's a big favorite, facing a pretty below average Marlins offense. Bassett at 9,800 is a guy worth looking at. I'm also looking at his props tonight of 5.5 strikeouts. A lot of people seem to be on it. I do like that. He's gotten over 5.5 strikeouts in basically every single start outside of last start. And the Marlins, they can strike out a lot. This game has a low over-under, so Bassett could easily have a great game tonight. And then if you want to get really cheap, there's some guys you can really go down there. Jose Urquidy of the Astros is a big favorite in Oakland, the pitcher-friendly ballpark. He's been pitching pretty well as of late, 8,100. And then if you really, really want to save some money, Aaron Ashby of the Brewers at 6,800 is a minus 200 favorite tonight at home. At 6,800, he only really needs like 20 fantasy points. He's averaging that on the year. The last 3 starts, he hasn't been great, but even if he gets 16 or 17, it's not going to blow your lineup up at that price. And if you look before that, he is capable of having huge games. A 61 in there, 36, 32, another 32, 33. So he's capable of having a good game and going 6 innings. Obviously he's a guy that can get blown up, but it is the Pirates he's facing. And he has a lot of reward. So a higher risk, higher reward type play here will save you a bunch of money. I'm eyeing him in tournaments for sure tonight. Moving into the bats, let's look at Max Muncy. He's just been a staple value play. The Dodgers should be able to put up runs once again against the Cubs here tonight. He should be batting 4th or 5th, 2,700, 164 average. I expect him to bring that up. He's a guy who walks a lot. He should get 4 at bats. He had a great game a couple games ago, getting 46.5 fantasy points. It is baseball, so a guy can go over and then have a huge game. So you gotta you gotta play the numbers here, play the matchup. And Muncy should be batting 4th or 5th with that lefty-righty matchup, and the Dodgers are poised to score some runs at home tonight. Second infield play, the Yankees should absolutely crush Connor Siebold of the Red Sox in Boston tonight. This game has a 10 over under. The Yankees minus 170. I think they're atop of the projected run totals offensively here tonight. Donaldson at 2,500, too cheap. Should be batting 5th in the heart of this Yankees lineup tonight. Hit a grand slam last night. 2 nights ago, he had a 2-run jack. So this guy's homered in back-to-back games. He's seen the ball well. 4 for his last 9. This is arguably the best value play on the slate here. 2,500 is just not the right price on a guy like Josh Donaldson, where the Yankees are expected to score a lot of runs. Siebold, young guy they've called up, has gotten rocked every time he's gone out. The Blue Jays tagged him for a bunch of runs in his first start, so I expect the Yankees to do plenty of hitting tonight against the Red Sox. And that'll bring us into our outfield play. Spend up on Aaron Judge. There's plenty of great studs. Last night, we got offered by our studs. Mike Trout, Acuna, Austin Riley. Again, it is baseball. Doesn't mean they're going to do it again, but I'm going to just look somewhere else here. Aaron Judge, he usually comes through for me. The AL MVP as of right now through the first half of the year, a 287 average, 30 homers, 64 RBIs. I'm willing to spend that $4,300 on him. He's expected to come back into the lineup tonight. He was out last night with soreness, as you can see with this note. But they do expect him to be back. Expect him to bat 2nd, see 4, maybe 5 at bats, and he could easily have a multi-home run game tonight. It's pretty warm here in Massachusetts. The ball should be flying. And again, this game has a big over-under. I love Aaron Judge here tonight. Last play here, just a salary saver. He should be leading off. If he's not, I would say don't play him. But Stephen Kwan of the Indians sees a lefty-righty matchup against Brady Singer. Indians, or the Guardians, should be able to put up some runs here. Singer comes into this game with a 4.3 ERA. Any guy that can lead off and is almost bare minimum at 2,200 is worth it. He has to get like 6 fantasy points or more. He has a good average, 274. And he's a guy who can walk, and leading off, if he is leading off, you potentially could get 5 at-bats out of him. This is just a safe salary. It's not a bad play for a guy who's hitting with a pretty good average. That'll sum up today's video, guys. Let's get into this main slate tonight and have a nice start to our weekend here tonight. I'm feeling a nice bounce back. We're due. Like this video. Make sure you subscribe. Until next time, I am the FD Guru, and I am signing off. See ya.